Disney Lucasfilm plans on making sex scenes, and not just sex scenes, but woke sex scenes. This tip comes from friend of the channel OG Star Wars. The newer Twitter account Star Wars Covered Geekly reported earlier today that the production team for The Acolyte will include something called a lead intimacy coordinator. They linked to agency Sarah Putt Associates, who represents one Adelaide Waldrop. Her listing shows the 8-episode series The Acolyte. The Acolyte, of course, has been in the works for 3 years, headed up by Leslie Headland, former assistant to the shamed and convicted Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein, who will serve 39 years in prison for sexual assault. We exposed some of the agenda of Leslie Headland almost a year ago on stream. The other shows Adelaide has worked on are so different from Star Wars that it is astounding that this silly role is even needed on set. Adelaide is co-secretary of Bectu Intimacy Coordinators. What is this intimacy coordination shit? Let's look at Bectu's website. Look at this insanity. No performance of simulated sex or full nudity in an audition. In other words, no casting couches. Mental health resources? Nudity writer? Triggering language? A BDSM fetish consultant to ensure that community is portrayed accurately? Look at the sickos chiming in on Twitter with their disgusting takes. This weirdo says, let us pray they don't do a Rings of Power where there was an intimacy coordinator but they didn't really use it. Jarbo saying sex in Star Wars with the Mandalorian This Is the Way gif. New Star Wars with black female lead has sex in it. It better be gay. Pink Milk took it this far.
OMG, I love this. The homophobes are going to feast and squirm in their basic houses. Andor brought us sex in Star Wars. Now Acolyte brings us gay sex.
This all ties into why Disney Lucasfilm allows grooming drag panels at Celebration. Official Star Wars Celebration. Sorry, that's Shillabration. Surprise, Star Wars is not saved. Star Wars is worse and woker than ever. KK, Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, and all the rest of them don't care about real Star Wars fans. They cater to the percentage of a percentage and have thus run real fans off. Pros and bases who hold out hope for good Star Wars are living in denial. Disney Star Wars is dead. Support real Star Wars, which is pre-2014. Anything less, and you are as bad as those ruining the name.